Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Samantha. Thank you so much for joining me. So in this video, I'm putting a product in the spotlight, and this is where I give a review, give you a demonstration, and also share my thoughts in terms of recommendations for use. So the product we're talking about today is the Intensive Hydration Hair Mask by Shea Moisture. So this is not very new, but it is one of the newer products. I know a lot of people have been using it for a while, but it is something that I believe was marketed for people with type 4 hair, so really coily, super curly hair, which tends to be on the dry side, and also people with low porosity hair, which can get quite dry. So my hair falls into those categories. It just ticks those boxes, and that's why I decided to try this out when I saw it on sale. So it's got quite a few ingredients, but the ones which are highlighted are the manuka honey, the mafura oil, and fig tree extract. But as you'd expect from a product from Shea Moisture, it's got some shea butter in it. It also has some mango seed butter, some glycerin, water, and also hydrolyzed rice protein. So quite a few ingredients in there, and a little bit of perfume. So as you can see, it's pure white in color, and the smell is actually really nice. I like the smell of this, and I think it's that fig extract as well as a little bit of perfume. And this mask is super thick. I mean, this is not going to drip out or fall out at all. But this is what you expect from the mask from Shea Moisture. They tend to be quite thick like that. And that is what a mask is going to be like. You know, some masks is just going to be like that. We're not going to expect all of them to be really loose. So just to be a bit mindful that it is quite thick, and therefore a little will go a long way. So you're not going to, dig out a whole, handful of this to apply to your hair. Because otherwise it'll be just a waste of product. So I've got with me a bottle of warm water. As you can see, there's a steam in there, and that's because I want to try and wet my hair. The directions do say apply to wet hair, and I've also got my wide toothed comb as well as my butterfly clips. So as I say, the directions say apply to clean, wet hair. So I just shampooed my hair there. I done my onion juice pre-poo, which I'm using for the next few weeks. And then I just shampooed my hair as normal. I used a moisturizing shampoo this time. And then I just decided to just get a bottle of water with me in case my hair got dry, because sometimes, if you rinse out your hair with warm water, then it can get dry because warm water will evaporate quickly. So you'll notice as I was applying, my hair was actually loving this and kind of soaking it up, and immediately I could see that there was a change in the texture of my hair. And as I was working the product through my hair, making sure that I was coating each strand with this wonderful product, I could tell that, it's actually conditioning my hair. So by that, I mean that already I could feel that there was the softness coming in, and the sponginess of my hair, which is exactly what you expect from, my type of hair. To me, that was an indication that this product was suited for my hair. And I was just parting my hair slightly just to make sure that I didn't miss any small sections there. So my hair, as you can see, it's not long or anything like that, and I just applied the mask directly onto the hair. But what I would recommend, if your hair is longer, then it's best to emulsify the mask first before applying it to hair. And by emulsifying, I just mean rub it between your hands and then apply it. And a lot of people use what's called the praying motion to apply things. So once I'd applied it, I just used my wide tooth comb. It wasn't necessarily to detangle the hair, but just to make sure that it was evenly distributed throughout the hair. And then I twisted that section up, and then I moved on to another section. So at first I wasn't actually wetting my hair before applying the mask, and I quickly realized that because I'd used warm water to rinse out the shampoo, my hair was drying out. So the instructions do say apply this to wet hair, and I believe that is the best way to use this product. So the first time I used it, you'll see that this wasn't the first time for me to use it. So when I did use it for the first time, I applied it to soaking wet hair immediately after rinsing out my shampoo, and I could tell that my hair responded much better that way. But anyway, I just carried on just trying to wet my hair as much as possible without soaking the floor. As I say, the best way to use it is whilst your hair is soaking wet. But nevertheless, look at that. My hair was really soaking that up, and it's hard to describe, but my hair felt instantly nourished and well cared for whilst I was applying the mask, particularly as I was working the product in, because I could feel the texture of my hair changing into this deeply nourished hair that's been given a lot of TLC. That bounce, the sponginess, is exactly what you're looking for. It shows that your hair is getting what it's supposed to be getting from this mask. So I just went round and applied the mask throughout my hair, making sure that each and every strand was coated, and I made sure that my hair was a lot wetter than initially, and yes, it was a much better experience. It was easier to apply, and also I used less product, because I think if you apply a mask to really dry hair, especially a thick mask like this one, you could end up just wasting product because you add more product rather than water. So sometimes if you feel like your hair doesn't seem to have enough product, first of all, spray with water. Add water first to your hair. Wet your hair first and then apply the product, and you might actually realize that it wasn't product you needed, but water. Anyway, that's another little tip that I just wanted to share with you. So I'm just going to go around and applying this throughout my hair, and then once I've done that, I'll come back and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so once I finished, I still felt that my hair wasn't wet enough, so I actually went back and with my warm water and just sprayed it just to give that hydration which I wanted my hair to get, because the water works with the mask or vice versa. And then I just applied a little bit more of the mask. It wasn't necessary, I was just being extra here, and as you can see, it was much easier to apply, so smooth and just beautiful. My hair, look at that, absolutely wonderful. So after making sure that all of my hair was coated in this beautiful mask, you can see that there was still plenty left. And bear in mind that this was my third time to use it. So a little does go a long way. So once I finished applying it, I just put on my shower cap and then used my electric steamer to apply indirect heat. And then I left it in for 30 minutes, which is what is recommended. So after 30 minutes, this is what my hair looks like, and look at that. It's been absorbed, well, most of it has, and the sponginess and the softness was just out of this world. It felt amazing. So I just, yeah, I was just enjoying this. Look at that, enjoying the results. Absolutely beautiful. So even though, you know, a lot of it had been absorbed, so you could see that my coils were defined, and the, you know, the mask had done what it needed to do. It gave what it was supposed to have given, and I was absolutely delighted. So as tempting as it was to keep this mask in my hair, because my hair felt nice with it, I rinsed it out. So I first used warm water to rinse it out completely so that I wouldn't have any left over. And then I used cool water as my final rinse. So I hadn't dried my hair there, which is why you see all those droplets of water. It's not product, it's just water. Because one, I wanted to show you what it looks like before you dry it out. What I can tell you is that my hair felt amazing. It was so soft, so manageable, and really nourished, and really well conditioned as well. So because I'd used cold water or cool water to rinse my hair as the last rinse, that helped to close the cuticle and lock in the moisture, and also to help my hair smoothen out and reduce frizz. So that's another little hint that I'll give you, that if you're suffering from frizz, once you've finished using your mask, etc., use cool water or even cold water if you can handle it. That will help to close your cuticles and reduce frizz. So again, look at that. Amazing, absolutely beautiful. It was very easy to rinse out with the warm water. I just used lukewarm water. I didn't really use hot water. And as you can see, there's that bounce. That bounce means health. Shrinkage means health. You know, that sponginess, because that is the normal texture of my hair, and that's what I expect from my hair. So when it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, it means it is healthy. So when to use this? This is something that you can use on a weekly basis, but bear in mind it does have coconut oil in it, and it also has the hydrolyzed rice protein. But the coconut oil is not a protein. It can help to retain protein and therefore strengthen your hair. The protein, the rice protein, is kind of weighed down on the list of ingredients, so it's not at the top, so it's not going to be a huge amount. And protein can actually help hair to retain moisture and also strengthen the hair. So you don't need to completely avoid protein. But this is also a good deep conditioner to use, or hair mask to use after you've done a protein treatment, because it's going to add all that moisture back into your hair, and then your hair will be healthier. So every time you do a protein treatment, you need to do a moisturizing one. Even better if it's this intensive hydration mask. So the last time I used this was a couple of weeks ago, because last week we used our DIY hydrating beetroot and oat mask. What I can tell you is actually the results are very, very similar. So I'm not saying you need to go out to buy this product. You can if you want to try it. That was the purpose of this video. But if you want something similar, I would recommend at this point in time that beetroot and oat mask. So I'll put a link to that video in the description box below and you can watch it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up. And before I go, I'd like to give my subscribers a massive thank you. Thank you so much for your love and support. Just know that I love you back. And I'd also like to thank everybody who comes and engages in the content. So those of you who comment, give the video a thumbs up and share the videos with friends and family. So thank you so much for that. So if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe. And it would really help me if you give the video a thumbs up and also share the video with your friends and family through social media, WhatsApp, etc. And if you want to be one of the first to know whenever a new video on the channel, just sign up for notifications by clicking the bell icon. So until next time, my lovelies, you take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and God bless. Bye for now.